This is John Stobart, and what I want is a button on the wall that I can push and bells will ring and trumpets will blare. John Stobart is considered to be the world's finest living maritime artist. It has to do with the way that Stobart uses light. There are 7 different sources of light in this painting alone. They seem to work from underneath the canvas. You can muck in the mud in a Stobart. If you can look at this and you do not feel the mud in your toes, you have no soul. This is my soul meter. And if you look back at the Thimgans we saw earlier, you will see what a strong influence this master had on the young emerging artist that we lost so tragically. John Stobart is famous for his scenes of early wharfs. And actually, John told me a cute story when he was here. He gets these materials from the old records that are kept in historical societies, and then he puts them on a board, and then he paints the painting from the board. And I said to him, John, you can't find a picture of everything on the wharf at the time. What do you do then? And John said, that's easy. That is where I put the boat. So Stobart, who is English, 80, and very opinionated, is one of our best supporters in the museum, and we are proud to have not only 4 Stobarts, but his presence on a regular basis. Let me show you the latest Stobart we have acquired. He comes and visits with us periodically. It's a big occasion. But one year, he was here when we were doing what's called a plein air show, which basically is French for painting outdoors. And the local painters will come, and we'll give them donuts, and then we will send them out in walking distance to paint scenes in the harbor. John wanted to join these artists, which of course threw the whole show into chaos because he's so famous. So John gets his easel and he goes out and he paints. And he comes back with this painting. And this is the little lighthouse that was in front of our old location in the harbor. After he got his stuff all packed and went back home, a month later we got a framed original Stobart with a note from John saying, I want to help you. This is my offer to you. You are fundraising for the move. I will bring 250 signed and numbered prints of this painting with me to the anniversary dinner for the museum to sell. And therefore, this is our 4th and most recent Stobart in the collection, and we sell the prints in our gift shop. We just looked at what is known as the Night Stobart. He has a series which are known as morning, noon, and night, and we have one of each of them. This is morning. This is sunrise at Newport, and it is a good example of the mud that we talked about earlier in Stobart's paintings. And noon is around the corner in our gallery, and I urge you to come and see it as soon as possible.